Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary.
Happy, 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 happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
And it's the first time Jennifer's going to have his Wyback cookie. First cookie ever.
Game show. Major baby studio.
The teeth, you see that?
On the tongue.
오빤 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 나는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사
It has been said that family has to do for you because, well, they're family. But we all know this is not true. However, my aunt, Joycey Shyman, has always been someone in a league all by herself. Whether it was 9 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night, Joycey was only a phone call away, and within minutes she was in her car and over to help. Thank you, Joyce, for always being my special someone and always being there for me whenever I needed you. And finally,
usually very talkative, but all of a sudden I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. See you later. Good. Here's my spokesman over here. Ari, please.
He's very happy and he's overjoyed at this moment. And he really didn't think he would win the gold, but he did. And next time we'll do it in 2 rounds.
it's the bride and groom, all the...
Everybody has a dream. This is my dream, my own. Just as I'm singing, and if a word from you can bring a better day, and all the fantasy
Anyway, the 1964 July 26th wedding has been displaced by the new August 12th, 1984, first class. I am now number 2. All my love to number 1.
Deb, I want to,
What about Mitch?
oh yeah, Mitch, wait a second. Why don't we start this over again?
Very, very happy together. And we're delighted to be here as their guests. Thank you. It's something beautiful. We enjoyed it very much. You know, we should lots and lots and lots of luck.
I'm glad that the wedding took place. You realize it's very difficult. It was a very difficult time because it was busy in the store. And we're not sure that this is the real groom. I think it was a stand-in. Today when I came back from the museum, I find my nephew davening mincha in bed. You know, with his girlfriend in bed. You know, that's Jimmy. You know. So I asked him if he needs a minion. Okay. I just want to reassure everyone that Sheldon exists. We have him documented on film, and he exists. And he's like Haley's comic. 40 more years, and he'll be here again. Thank you very much.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg, H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Panmunjom, Randall, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye, Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciano, Liberace, satire, and goodbye. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. Joseph Stalin, Alan Cobb, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Cohn, Juan Perón, Toscanini, Dacron, Gin Gin, Foo Falls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team, Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire, it was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire, no we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. You, Sigmund Reed, Paola and Kennedy, Chubby Checker, Psycho, Belgians and the Congo. We didn't start the fire,
was a town called Drachenbrod in the Ukraine. In the 19th century, there were 5 million Jews living in Eastern Europe who lived in shtetls. These shtetls were Jewish communities that were segregated but connected to a larger town. Like the shtetl portrayed in Fiddler on the Roof, they often existed in the shadow of their town's oppressive anti-Jewish laws. Fortunately, this was not the case in Drachenbrod. Drachenbrod was one of the only freestanding, fully realized Jewish towns in history. It began with a few Jewish settlers searching for freedom from the Russian Tsar's oppressive policies, which included forcing Jewish children to join the Russian military with the intent to convert them. For the next 130 years, it thrived, becoming a bustling marketplace where people from all over the Ukraine and Poland came to do business. Ethnic harmony was soon shattered as Drachenbrod vanished in 1941. The whole town was completely razed to the ground. Yet even the Nazis could not destroy the spirit of Drachenbrod.
Thank you, Jim. This is not just a history and geography lesson. Drachenbrod is where Joyce's great-great-grandparents, great-grandmother, and grandfather lived before the family immigrated to the United States. Here is the order of Joyce's relatives. Joyce's great-great-grandparents, Meir Rosenkrown and Harnach Roth. Joyce's great-grandparents, Benzion Kessler and Lottie Schuster, were from the Ukraine. Joyce's great-grandparents, Harris Rosenkrown from Rovno, Russia, and Zisel Geller from Drachenbrod, Ukraine. Joyce's paternal grandparents were Avraham Cohen and Marcia Weiner from Poland. Joyce's maternal grandparents were George Rosenkrown from Drachenbrod, Ukraine, Fanny Kessler from Krechenau, Russia. Like many East European immigrants, Joyce's grandfather passed through Ellis Island. His name was changed from George Rosenkrown to George Rosenkrown. Joyce's mom and dad were Sylvia Rosenkrown and Benjamin Cohen. Ben Cohen, better known as Poppy, was first-generation American born in Brooklyn, New York. He had 3 brothers, Harry, Herman, and Julie. Joyce's mom, Sylvia, fondly remembered as Nana, had 2 sisters and 1 brother, named Jean, Shirley, and Carl.
Joyce was born on June 27, 1943, to Ben and Sylvia Cohen in Brooklyn, New York. She had 2 brothers, Stephen and Marty. Stephen became a registered nurse and shared a great life with his partner, Will. He was a warm and loving individual. One of my personal favorite memories was sharing an afternoon with Stephen and my best friend Liz discussing fashion and makeup tips before our big high school debut. Sadly, Stephen passed in 1995, and my fashion sense never recovered. Joyce's youngest sibling, Marty, or aptly titled Uncle Marty, who is in this very room tonight, watching, wondering, thinking, what is she going to say next? Well, Uncle Marty happens to be a very special guy. He's a phenomenal puppeteer, a professional actor, an outspoken councilman, a public defender, and council attorney for the city of Largo, where he also ran for mayor.
And he would create a new town.
That's right. Instead of the National Day of Prayer, we're going to change it to the National Day of Davening. And I'm going to invite all my friends with the white sheets.
Why would you vote for Marty? A treasure.
Tell them, Mom, please, that I'm the best candidate money can buy.
Joyce was especially delighted when her little brother Marty married a wonderful woman, and Marty and Carrie together have raised a beautiful daughter, Jenny.
Mom grew up in Brooklyn in the 1940s, and she lived in Pulaski Street. Mom always loved to own a dog. As far back as I can remember, there was Alex, Spot, Walter, and Billy. Meet Mom's first dog, Buster. Often she loved to go to Rockaway Beach with her mom and dad, and when things went really well, she found herself with Carl on the Tilt-A-Whirl ride at Coney Island. You might have heard the theme song Speed Racer. Here are some early shots that must have encouraged her. A little known fact, she still has the fastest time from New York to Webster, Massachusetts, 180 miles in under 2 hours. But the amazing thing was it was done in a 1970 station wagon. Whenever we pointed out Racer X, the station wagon moved faster than the speed of light until the car was fast behind us.